Unsung Sheroes, stories of faith, resilience, and triumph. A powerful exploration of faith, resilience, and unwavering love, showcasing Christian widows who, against all odds, single-handedly raised their children into remarkable adults, sharing their raw challenges, profound victories, and the enduring strength of their faith.
There were nights I cried myself to sleep, wondering how we are going to make it.
My faith wasn't just a comfort, it was my lifeline and my strategy.
For many, the journey began unexpectedly. A sudden shift into a role they never imagined fulfilling alone. It was a call to courage, a dive into the deep end of parenthood.
Mom circle. It's the mom circle.
My name is Comfort Okere. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm a Christian woman. And I'm a widow. By the grace of God. And I'm blessed with 5 children. I lost my husband in the year 2013. And it's been God all the way.
My name is Mrs. Helen Sheroes. I was married to late Emenike Williams Osondu. I'm a widow now. I have 2 kids, Divine and Daniel.
Well, the moment I realized I was raising my children alone, I would say the reality was done before it even started, because my husband was sick for 5 years before he died. Throughout the time of sickness, I knew that it would be very tough raising them alone, because during that time, his family were not there financially to even assist in the bill. So at that point, I had to cry. It was quite difficult because I didn't know where to start and I didn't know what to do. But this inner faith was in me that I would take my children back to Lagos. If it is Gary, let all of us drink together. Because somebody came up with an advice that maybe I give some out for house help, some go to the north to serve somebody, some go to the west. So just give them out for house help. But down within me, I didn't like that idea. So I knew that it is clearing that I'm going to do it alone. And I came back with them and God showed up for us. Although not so easy, but it was God all the way. So it's a mixture of the 3. I was afraid. I was determined. And at a point, I felt like it's only God that can help me out. So it was a mixed feeling of fear and determination.
The biggest challenge that I faced after my husband's death is this my son that is physically challenged. I did not give birth to him like this. This thing started when he was 6 years old, though he used to have Sheroes until the one that happened when he was 6 years old that put him down like this. He's no more communicating, no walking, no memory, cannot do anything by himself. You know what it means for somebody like this not helping himself. You be the one to know that I want to drink water, you want to eat, have you poo, have you the pampers, is it full for change? You know, that has been from the beginning, that has been my biggest challenge. And buying of all these pampers, drugs, most of the drugs you take is very, very expensive. That at a stage I stopped. I said, let me face their food and other things. I still buy wipes, you know, like a newborn, because I cannot be carrying him to the toilet to clean him up now. So it has been my biggest challenge. And also finance. So it's not easy. He wasn't born like this. He's now 20 years old. He has been down since 6 years old. So it's not easy.
Every day presented a new set of challenges, often unseen by the outside world. From stretching limited resources to battling loneliness, their resilience was constantly tested.
Financially, you know, before my husband died, you know, he took all the money. He stayed in Lut for almost 4 months. He was on oxygen. I know what it takes. By the time my husband died, there was nothing. If I say that one is the biggest challenge of my life, that even make me to think so much. But I have to pick my pieces and find myself things I know how to do. And you saw me where I was. I have to beat the doctor's instruction by leaving my son. He said I should not leave him alone in the house. Normally, if my husband is around, if I'm not around, he's around. But this time he's not around. I don't have any choice than to take the bold step of leaving him indoors and go out to look for something to do, so that I will be able to cater for and take care of my challenges. The emotion is something that you cannot be able to, it's not a day job. You cannot abandon that emotion for, it's not easy like that. Especially somebody, I think I live with my husband for 20 years. So it's not easy. But with God, I remember the promises of God and everything. So I remember that there is challenge that is before me. So I need to calm myself down, and so that I will be healthy to take care of my children.
Back memory lane. Very challenging periods. I can count so many of them. But one thing that always keeps my faith going is God. God always shows up for me. Sometimes when I feel like giving up, the faith will come from nowhere, and God always answers the little prayer I pray. Sometimes somebody has attended to me like an angel. God has sent helpers to me as an angel. Many times when I'm in a very down mood, down, withdrawn, hopeless, confused, fear, frightened, and inside of God always come up for me. Sometimes He send angels. There were sometimes when there was no food. And I was just thinking, God, what will I do now? My children are hungry, I need food. A call came in, and that call came all the way from Ibadan. The person came and asked, "Are you Sister Okere?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Come to Kukweregbe Street. Meet me there." I said, "Who are you?" He said, "Just come." And getting there, a vehicle parked and uploaded yam and palm oil. They were up to about 35 tubers of yam. And I said, I was crying. I was just there crying. I was just crying. Why are you crying? The Lord told me to give this to you. I was so God is so caring like this. In fact, I can count so many moments like that. So God always shows up for me.
What kept me going? One, the promises of God, and my children are around me. And God also used the good people around me to give me courage to stand. So I was able to move on. So not to think that that is the end of life for me.
Mom circle. It's a mom circle.
People go through a lot and we do not know their stories until they open up their hearts and tell us what they are going through. These amazing moms, they have shown us that there is life, there is healing, and there is hope beyond the pain. I hope you have been encouraged, I hope you have been strengthened, and I hope that these lessons from their stories will stay with you in this motherhood journey. I remain your amazing host, Mom Bukola. Till we see on the concluding part of this episode of Unsung Sheroes. Bye for now.